Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 489. Now, last week I said that I was coming back into the shadows, coming back into the darkness, and here we are, man. One more time for the um, regular horror posts. But yeah, here we are, man. Puppet Master, 1989. Yes. Yeah, Paul Lamont, um, Jimmy F. Skaggs, Irene Miracle, Robin Frakes, Barbara Crampton. Ooh, yes. William Hickey, just to name a few. But yeah, Puppet Master, 1989, man. Yeah, this movie, you know, I really don't know what to say about this movie, what to expect from this movie. I hardly know this movie. But the series is very popular. Yes, I said series, not just this movie, but this series is very popular. I think this series got like what, 8 sequels, you know, 7 to 8 sequels. But yeah, I tell you, man, this movie right here, yeah, this movie started it all, man. Started it all. Yeah, Puppet Master 1989, man. This movie started it all, you know. Yeah, when I say I'm not very familiar, I mean just that. But I do remember one of the first times watching it. I think it was over my grandma's house, you know. But I was real little at that time, so I really don't remember much. But I do remember AMC Field Friday. This was back when AMC had the time block of straight horror films from 10 o'clock at night all the way down to the last showing at 3 o'clock, and then they'll hit you with the Universal Classics or uh, classic movie anyway. You know, from 3 to 6. So yeah, AMC Fear Friday. One night, I watched this movie right here, Puppet Master. I mean, I tell you, seeing Leech Woman, the female puppet, seeing her climb up on the bed. And yeah, my man, he is strapped to the bed, blindfolded. I mean, he was getting ridden. He was getting ridden like crazy. He was getting ridden like crazy with this woman. But yeah, after she got done with after she got done with her business, yeah, she stepped out the room. But then, yeah, next thing you know, yeah, here comes Leech Woman. Yeah, she climbs up on the bed. You know, my man's still blindfolded, so he still think that his girl coming back to give him some more. Nah, man, she ain't come back. Leech Woman took over. You know, started kissing on his stomach and everything. Next thing you know, she started to puke up a leech. I mean, this is the freakiest shit you'll ever see. I mean, if you're in the business of kink, then this may be the hottest shit that you ever see. But man, I tell you, seeing a female puppet, a weirdly attractive female puppet, seeing her, you know, kissing on my man's stomach, and then start to puke up and leech. Not just one, not just two, not just three, three that was already on there. By the time by the time he was freaking out, yeah, he was freaking out from the first leech. You know, by the time he was he tried to get the blindfold up, see what the hell's going on. You see that he got three leeches on his stomach already, and she's picking up number four. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, man, this is the craziest shit. I mean, this is what they're going with this movie. I tell you, this is the craziest shit that you'll ever see. Craziest and the funniest. I tell you. Yes, man. Oh man. Woof. Oh yeah. Great stuff. Though. Great stuff. I mean, yeah, you got a leech woman. Speaking of leeches on the yeah, those suckers are doing their thing. Ah, oof. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. But yeah, I got to tell you something, man. This movie, though, yeah, did deliver on the scares. I mean, yeah, that is a scary ass moment. Goddamn, that is a scary ass moment. Goddamn, that's a scary ass moment, man. Yeah, seeing that. But then, yeah, yeah, these puppets, though, man, these puppets, they do not play. They do not play. You know, the puppet, I can't even say it. The puppet master, yeah, played by William Hickey. Yeah, the puppet master, he did his ritual. Yeah, he make the puppets and then yeah, he bring them to life, And then yeah, later on in the movie, the the people, the people in this movie, the people that dealt with the puppets, they learned the secret of how to bring stuff to life. They learned the secret from the man's book. So yeah, this guy, he thought he was slick. He thought he could give himself some immortality. But yeah, once those puppets got a hold of him, man, yeah, they fucked him up. Man. I mean, yeah, this one puppet. I guess you can say that this is the face of the series. This puppet named Blade. He got the skull face going, but yeah, he got like a black trench coat, a black hat going on. One hand is a hook, the other hand is a blade. But yeah, yeah, he cut off this dude's fingers. Yeah, he falls down. He laying on his back. Yeah, the other puppets coming in. One puppet, big, healthy, strong motherfucker with a very tiny head. You know, he holds his head in place while you know the other puppet Blade. The face of the franchise. Apparently, yeah, he does his thing while there's another puppet with a drill on top of his head. Yeah, he leaning forward and yeah, he just giving my man what's what. And then comes Leech Woman again. And here she comes, man. Yeah, she started to pick up on that leech, man. Yeah, pick up that leech. And it falls right into his mouth. Man, I tell you, yeah, these things, yeah, they fucked him up. They fucked him up. So yeah. Interestingly enough, though, this movie, the puppets in this movie, usually, you think that, the puppets will lose. They get caught on fire or stumped out or whatever the case may be, right? No, these puppets actually won. They won. You know, you know, they won. That's why they had like multiple sequels because these puppets right here won. You know, yeah, they're still out there. The final girl. Yeah, She brings her plush dog to life. But yeah, at the end of the movie, bottom line is puppets won. The bad guys won in this movie. Okay, I mean, Jesus Christ, man, this movie, yeah, it is a trip. It is a trip. Yeah, we get a nice little appearance from Barbara Crampton, but that was it. We just got a nice little appearance from her. She didn't appear again in the rest of the movie, which is a good thing because we don't have to see her die, like we did in Shopping Mall. Lee set her on fire. Damn. Still can't get over that. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah. I tell you, yeah. This movie, yeah, it is it's a hell of a visual ride. And when I say visual, practical effects in this movie, 100%, you cannot deny the practical effects, 100% useful, 100% effective. The effects were effective, yes. Yeah, I tell you, man, I love the POV visuals, Yeah, Blade, yeah, he's running through the street, and we get to see him. We get to see, through his eyes, where he's going. Yeah, he runs back into the he run to the street, runs back into the building just so he can warn, the puppet master himself, just so he can warn him that some people are coming, some men in black type people are coming. So yeah, puppet master, takes a nice little 6 shooter out, turns it, sets it on him, sets it off in his own mouth, brains all over the picture in the back, you know. Yeah, you may come for me, but you ain't gonna get me. Boom, man. Whoo, great stuff, man. Great stuff in this movie, And that was in the beginning of the movie. Yeah, the beginning of the movie, Yeah, we see the puppet. You see the. Did I say puppet? We see the puppet master die, and then yeah, at the end of the movie, we see the puppets live, and yeah, they're still wreaking havoc, man. Whew, I'll tell you, yeah, this movie though, yeah, this movie quite a gem. It is quite a gem, quite a gem. Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it to believe it, man. You gotta see it. You gotta see it to believe it. Quite a gem. Practical effects, 100% top notch. I mean, yeah, seeing these puppets come to life, man. Seeing these little dolls, these little toys, these puppets come to life, man. Seeing these things come to life and do their thing, do their murderous thing, man. I tell you, horror in the '80s, man. There's a document, there's a documentary series out there that'll tell you about horror in the '80s. In Search of Darkness, parts one, parts two, and parts three, all about the '80s. Then there's another documentary about the '90s, a two-part documentary, one half of the '90s and the other half. But yeah, other than that, yeah, this movie though, I'm going off tangent a bit. This movie, yeah, hell of a ride to take you on. You're gonna sit down, you're gonna enjoy the ride that this movie is taking you on. Yeah, this movie, yeah, I gotta say, it's a 5 out of 5. What more do you want? I mean, damn. I mean, say what you want about Puppet Master 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and the other names that came around, what was one of them? The Last Right? Something like that? Yeah. Mm, say what you want about them, but this one right here, the template, cornerstone standard, straight up 5 out of 5. That's my review, Jack. Now I'm sticking to it. Now next week, man. Next week. next week, savor this moment while you can. Because yeah, this is the last time we're gonna see uh the regular um horror reviews. I've been doing one every month with the exception of February, I think. I'll be doing one every month. So yeah, this is the last one. But when next month come around, y'all know what it is. If you've been here before, hmm, if you know, you know. Yeah, anyway, yeah, next week though. Next week, yeah, I'm back out, you know, back in the light. But we're gonna be talking about the Matrix once again. We're gonna talk about, I talked about how it started. I talked about how it progressed. Now I'm gonna talk about how it ended. Or did it? Yeah, but that's all next week though. Check my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.